angry that I was like, could not play any of these games, and I just keep watching. And I was like, it's all these games that I own or that I'm like, I would love to play, but like, unless I just want to solo them, like, they're never going to get played.
The problem I had with Gary's show was that Monday nights was the nights we were doing our Connections Online planning meetings.
I also
Sunday for now.
I also put it private so we can edit it later.
Okay. I thought you were going live. I was going to like it.
It's live, but it's streaming, but we can
go back and edit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, not a problem. All right, so hey, look, a map. So here's what we got. We got Daesh units. Those are yours. You got some combat units. Leaders, veterans, militia, and the optional Ashbal, which are the child soldiers, gun trucks, mortars stay behind you.
Optional. They're not optional.
You have production units, which are your IED factories, arms caches, and the media center. Those do not move. And then you have rumors. These are not units, but they can move.
What are those? What do the rumors look like? I didn't.
These guys.
Oh, that makes sense. All right.
Yeah. So there's the inventory of stuff. You like take a picture and edit it into the video there. So
I got the rules here too.
Oh yeah. No, that's what I meant. It's like crop out a photo and edit it into the video there. So there's arms caches, veterans. That's the leader and leader orders. That's what we were just noodling about with the blocks. So there's your media center, your rumors. So these are some of these things don't move.
I think what I'm a little confused on is how many of each do you
I don't know. I'm not there yet. I'm still trying to get through the components. All right, so I've got the 9th Armored Division, a couple of infantry divisions, and then the Ministry of Interior division.
Assuming we at least need to find the large IED, vehicle borne.
All right. So here are our decks. Comes with 5 card decks. Holy cow. Okay. So each have priority cards that are played secretly before the first game turn. So those are your priority ones that we will figure out.
Yeah, I knew that part.
Which one you're focused on. All right. We
can do this open if you want. I'm just going to focus on. I'm going to focus on collateral damage.
Yeah. Daesh and ISF each have units and capabilities deck consisting of core units, optional additional capabilities. Reference cards will explain those things to you. Okay. The event deck consists of special events that are triggered when either a 1 or a 6, depending on the card, is rolled during the combat phase. So that's what the 1 and the 6 on the back.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you roll a 1 and it's a 1, then you flip the card there. Okay. Represents significant events and turning points in the battle for Mosul that helped or hindered ISF efforts to liberate the city. So they can change to collateral damage, unit effects, tactical decisions, etc., etc. Do me a favor. Find the blank cards and pull them out of there, because there are a couple of blanks. Yeah.
There's like 3 or 4, I thought.
All right.
That is kind of neat because you can actually create your own.
Military council cards are used only when the game is played solitary. Good. We put these guys back in the bag.
I appreciate them attending to the solo play, and that is actually one of the ways to get around the graying of the hobby.
Yeah.
Play it yourself until somebody shows up.
Okay. All right. In areas under Daesh or ISF control, when it is solely occupied by one or more blocks belonging to that side. In the case of Daesh, these blocks may be of any kind, including rumors or IEDs.
Okay.
So that's interesting.
I did not see any blanks in here.
Okay. Then I may have already pulled them out. Okay. All right. So we figured out who's going to play which side. You've got the bad guys, and I've got the less bad guys.
They're marginally.
Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Okay. Select which of the 3 victory metrics. Where's my priority? So you're going.
This is the leader. This is the leader.
So that is the orders counter in your hand there. That's how many special orders you have remaining. All right, I'm going to play with the time.
And then that would be the leader himself.
That's the actual leader counter, because that's the one that's going to go on the map where he looks like everybody else.
The same color.
Yeah.
All right, so veterans. Where are my ninjas? Okay, here we go.
Okay. Selecting the appropriate priority card, placing it face down on the space marked on the map. Others should be set aside also face down. This metric will be revealed at the end of the game. All right. So, you know what? We're on the wrong side of this map.
All right.
Well, because all of my entry points are down there on your side of the map.
Why? Where?
Hey, Peter.
Mhm.
Scoot these guys off the edge of the map. We got to rotate the map 180 here.
There you go.
Because these are my entry points down there. I got them. I knew they were going to slide around on here, but that's fine. I'm not doing this just so I can read the map right side up. I'm actually following. Yeah, it's a nice quality map here. All right, so you got somewhere to tuck your priority card over there.
Well,
I know. It doesn't really matter.
I'm going to go ahead and split out.
Yeah.
I'm going to do quite a lot of damage to it.
Yeah, and I'm doing time. I'm going to see what happens if time is mine. All right.
Probably.
I know you're supposed to keep them hidden, but we're learning. Okay. Place the time marker on the one space on the time track. We did that. Collateral damage and casualty markers are here. Start at 0. Place the supply marker with the in supply road junction next to the old city.
Is that the normal IED? Improvised IED? I don't see.
That's
see
the IED factory.
Oh. I don't see.
Yeah, because if we go to the back here,
totally.
here's your counters. That's your page 19.
Okay, this is the factory.
That's the factory, and then these are
Oh,
they are
different varieties. They're different varieties. They can be vehicle-based, large. Okay, I didn't realize.
Okay, so you have a couple different kinds.
Yeah, you can change it basically. That's interesting.
Okay. Let's go back to the beginning here. Time mark, collateral damage, the supply is put in the right place. Okay, the ISF player receives the following core unit cards at no cost, as well as associated units listed on each card. So where are my core units? Here we go. I've got a headquarters. Somewhere I got a headquarters. There's a headquarters. Haha. I have a headquarters. I have the 9th Armored Division of brown blocks. I have the Counterterrorism Service. That's the yellow blocks. My Emergency Response Division and Federal Police are the blue blocks. Okay, the Daesh player receives the following core unit cards at no cost, as well as associated units listed on each card. Leader, Veterans, Militia. IEDs, large IEDs, VB IEDs, rumors. All right. So what you have on your card from left to right on your radio dial: support movement, combat anytime, fast movement, enter old city, and a die roll marker.
Yeah. Well, depending on what you're looking at. Yes.
Depending on what you're looking at. So like my armored division.
Page 5 shows them all.
Yes.
So, cool.
That's where I am. It's page 5.
All right.
Okay. Additional units capabilities. Before the start of the game, players given 30 capability points, which are then used to purchase additional units and capabilities. This reflects campaign planning by the two sides and the sorts of additional assets, training, and equipment each side could bring to the battlefield. These purchases are made in secret, and any capability cards purchased should be kept face down until they are first used or revealed by a human card. Cost of cards reflects their availability and their effectiveness during combat operations in West Mosul. Cost of additional units and capabilities are noted on the associated cards. Units and capabilities may only be purchased once unless two costs are shown on the card. In this case, the lower cost purchases a smaller number of units than the larger cost. So like the child soldier units, you can buy 3 at 2 capability points or 6 at 6 capability points. So you don't have them out there yet. The child soldiers.
Is it Oshbal?
Oshbal.
All right, yeah, we'll do that.
So this is, you can buy 2 for 3 or 6 for 6.
Is that the order? The cost is on the left, by the way. The cost is on the left. And then, all right, so we'll do. Yeah, it is right there.
Yep, correct. Cost is on the left.
Page 6. All right, so we will buy.
So you can buy 3 for 2.
We will
or
buy
6 for
plenty
6.
of children militia here. I'll get 6 Oshbal. So those are individual.
Mm-hmm.
And then you start at the lower. You start with the lowest one because you want to get that or higher. Okay, so 1, 2.
All right. If additional units are purchased, they'll usually be deployed during setup and start of the game. Other capabilities are used during a particular phase of the game as noted on the card.
Okay, 5. This is the maximum of child warriors. 1 Oshbal enters, 2 Oshbal enter, 1 Oshbal leaves.
Yeah.
Where's Tina Turner when you need her? Unfortunately, no longer with.
I'm not sure any of those would be categorized as heroes, though.
We don't need another hero, so we can just
Exactly.
get rid of it. Oh god. Yeah, we will edit this later. Okay. All right. So I have all my child warriors. So that cost me 6. I'm gonna get a stay behind force. I'll get the higher of the 2. We'll do an arms cache. 26. Wow, you can get a lot of stuff.
Yeah, for 30 points, you can get plenty.
And then I'll get, let's see, I'm at 26. I'll do mortars for 4 more. Okay, perfect.
I have never rolled it.
All right, check my math here. I'm doing 13 points here. Wow. 10. So it's 23 plus 7 is 30.
I can apparently spend 25 of my 30 points on this one card, which I'm not going to do.
All right, so I have.
All right, I'll grab the PMFs here.
This up here.
That's 5.
So my Oshbal. Rock the Oshbal. All right,
So that's 14 to get all the units on there.
I can never lose more than one.
Here's my
The wind is going this way.
arms cache.
You could come out, but you couldn't come here.
Additional IEDs, 2 IEDs. 2
That's going to
IEDs.
play a part over here too.
What's the difference? What the difference again between greenback and blueback for me?
Tactical matter. If you're here, one,
Are those stationary versus mobile? Maybe. I'm not sure.
I'm reading.
combat.
Green blocks. Hold on. Blocks are provided for the 2 sides in the game. The Iraqi security forces on green blocks and Daesh black blocks. But then, where's the color of the background?
So a lot of this is wing dependent. If you get behind me,
We will do. We get 2 IED. That's my thing. I just don't know. It's either that or they were miscolored when they were printed. Does that make sense? So here's my additional 2 IED. Here's an additional large IED. And then here's an additional vehicular IED. Now mortars. And we can play till whenever you want to play till. Media center. Here's the media center. We don't have to purchase capabilities as well, do we?
Yeah, you got to do all that within your 30 points.
Oh, okay. Well. All right, so I'm going to get rid of this.
See, I don't have that many units to add, so
Makeshift.
I'm heavy on capabilities here.
Here's my makeshift.
There is no English category.
Finders,
Oh, so these are just
I know someone that. Yeah, there's no.
Okay, so these are just capabilities. They don't have actual.
Yeah.
This way. So I took 3. I replaced 3 for makeshift drones. I don't know. It's okay for you to know all this. What else am I going to switch out? Suicide vests. Now we could put some suicide vests on the ash bomb. That would be awesome. All right, so.
How long is this game usually?
Hmm?
How long does it normally play this
I have
game?
no idea. I know what the box says. We've never done it, so we're learning our way through it. I was just stickering it this morning. I took it with me to work last night with the intent on stickering it at work. Should have known better. That was gonna happen. Man,
Yeah, it's one of the command and collections, and I have never stickered yet.
At Origins 2021, that weird October Origins, Gary was GMing some Commands and Colors Napoleonics, and he had all the stuff there except he forgot one of his boxes of blocks back home.
Yeah.
Rather than mess with going back home again, he just bought an extra set from Don at Enterprise. So, okay.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Players will set up their units. Blocks are placed staying up current value at the top, blank side facing the opposing player. This maintains fog of war during the game. And ISF player has 3 starting areas along the south edge of the map. Those are mine down here. Player must set up 1 group of forces, army, interior, counter-terrorism, in each starting area, no stacking limits. All right, so I got to get my guys out there first.
Okay.
And then you can start doing your.
And then I'm able. That's my initial intel of your movements.
All right. So these I can put away. So I do have to actually keep some of my capabilities hidden because of how they come into play.
I'm not going to remember anything here.
I probably won't either. Okay. Headquarters. I'm going to put these guys over here because that's these 3. Iraqi Army, Counterterrorism Service, Ministry of the Interior. All right. So.
Production units. These optional units. I don't think I have any production units in play, so it's probably better anyway. Are we doing like a introductory scenario, or is this like
I think it's the scenario.
Yeah, it's like no matter.
I don't think there's multiple scenarios involved.
They have quite a few games like that where they just have like
It's very
campaign. There might be like a shortened tournament scenario sometimes, but yeah. However, the gamers, they love having scenarios. Me too, but it's
grab
like
H rank.
when the main campaign
Be
game
right
is
back.
like mini
Yeah,
games.
cool with that.
He needs the small ones.
To say we have any idea what we're doing is to be incorrect.
And I mean that's one of my other things too is like I can teach people to play a game, but they're not really going to pick up the game until the second time they play it.
Yeah.
Like the first time is like the trial, and you figure out, and it's just, you know, I can't tell how many times I've like tried to teach people a game, and then they're like I just never get to my goal.
Yeah, that is 100% what is going on here. We do not know what we're doing. We're trying to figure it out. But we did this last month with Littoral Commander too. We were figuring it out as we went.
Sorry, I'm so down today. I just like it was finally this month. It was after I think last month's one. I was just like, I'm done. I'm not coming out anymore unless I have like a game lined up. Like,
Yeah.
I've wasted so much time just trying to find wargamers, and I was just like, I mean, I contemplated just selling off everything on eBay.
School heart on the overhead there.
My big thing is like I like a large, complex game.
Yeah.
Like,
And that's tougher to do.
yeah, like I'm trying to find niches within niches.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, man, I get it. Oh, that's those guys. Okay, starts with 4. Start in any of the 3 locations. All right, cool. So I'm gonna put 2 there.
You read my email as murder pocket. I was like, we won't go into any fun and exciting diseases. That conjures up.
Okay, my dudes are out. Those are the 3 places that I get to start.
Now, where are my placements?
All right, let's see.
And I'm gonna just play this.
Okay, so hold on. That's my 3 special orders dudes. That's there. Daesh player can set up their units anywhere on the map, excluding the 3 Iraqi start areas. So you can't put them where I've got them. But you can put them anywhere else. So you can put them all like right here.
And it's any of the named areas, right? The named blocks.
No, it doesn't say that.
It's just
it says can set up their units anywhere on the map, excluding the 3 start areas. So you start with the leader HQ. That's your leader card. No.
This.
So yeah. So what? This dude is your orders tracking one that you've got 3 special orders remaining, and then you count them down from there.
Okay. All right.
So that's just tracking your special orders and doesn't live on the map.
So I am supposed to place my leader.
Your leader goes out there somewhere. You have 12.
How do I hide these? Oh, you add any? I don't have to place it first, right?
No.
Okay.
You place whenever.
Okay.
I'm telling you what you have total.
Okay, I'm going to start with my children.
So you have leader HQ. You have 12 militia units. You have 5 veteran units. So these are your militia and veterans.
Yeah, okay.
So these are your militia dudes right here.
Give me more then. I didn't realize I had one.
Yeah.
So 5.
You should have 12 total of these dudes.
Where does it say that?
I'm on page 6, right column, deployment.
Well, a lot of these are like 26 squads.
Those bullet lists down there.
Okay, there we go. Good gravy.
Trying to do the math.
12 militia. And these guys are all grouped together to start?
No, you put them wherever you want. You have 5 veteran units. These are the 4 to go with the one you've got on the card over there. You have 2 IEDs of any. You have 2 IEDs, 1 large and 1 BB, and you have 8 roomers altogether.
This is in addition to the original core?
These are your original core.
I don't get that.
The core was explaining the type of unit it is, not the quantity.
Okay. All right. That makes more sense.
So these are your veterans.
Okay. Let me just be open about what the hell these guys are doing. Because just so we can get going. Right, so I'm going to try to spread these. I don't really know what they're doing. How?
And then any additional units you purchased, which you've got those things out there, you get to spread around the map wherever you want.
I'm going to.
The thing is, you get a total of 8 roomers, so if you've already got one sitting there on the block, you got to pull one off.
Okay, we'll do it. I'm just getting these out. I'm going to move them around after.
Yeah, that's fine. What do you got? I'm on a phone.
Leaving these open so that
They board. Next time I go, provided my model is good enough shape to take him on. That's the trick. So just put him up.
They are. Looking at problem play. So like
This has to be like six plays.
And the rumors can be mixed in anyway, right?
Yes.
Basically, no.
It's fog of war.
No, never.
I don't know what
So,
my band is actually.
what the hell's going on? All right. How many large EIED?
One large, one large, two regular, and one vehicle.
These are independent. Dude, this guy moves.
But there's actually and it has a lot of really neat tricks. Like
This is the dark.
I think it's like
No guards can't be
all the cards.
Oh, someone put it.
Okay.
Yeah, because he does the same thing as one of the one air team. But he has the problem that
Here's the special order block placed up. Okay. All right. I think I have everything out. Whatever. We'll see what happens. How many of these? I had two. 1 second. Two IED. No, here's IED. There's the big. There's the large. I'm assuming IEDs. I'm assuming must be placed on the roadways. I'm assuming.
I don't know if it says that or not.
This is like the last week of school.
I'm going to do that for now.
I just don't know how that will actually design. Let's see.
See if I'll try to search for it too. Search for IED. All right. Where did my drink go?
I'm not seeing anything about special rules. HQ limits, IEDs. Here we go. Triggered immediately upon an ISF unit entering their area. Resolve the IED and then remove it. Only VB IEDs may move once placed. They take advantage of the fast road movement but may not use the tunnels. So you put them just anywhere.
Whatever. They are where they are. If I have to move the vehicular one, I will. But.
Yeah, I'm just saying, don't leave them on a road space. They go in the actual area spaces.
Okay. So back into sequence of play. Are we at that at this point? I think we are, right?
Yes. So posting the activities here real quick.
This is what I like to call the figure out what we should have done originally
Yes.
game. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. Probably screw up several things. Do you know if you can gain you gain multiple disruption as well. Do you know?
You can what?
If you gain multiple disrupts,
I'm not sure.
All right.
We're going to find out here.
all right. Let's see if I can find the answer to that.
There are several
All right.
abilities.
Okay, support phase. If Daesh is out of supply at the start of the support phase, Nash Ball or militia unit suffers step loss, which is not the case in the first turn of the game. Friendly HQs regain one special order. Rally special orders may be issued to remove disruptions. Player uses any capability cards that are played during the support phase. Detailed orders are outlined on the card. If the Daesh player has purchased production units, media center, IED factory, arms cache,
I'm gonna play a makeshift drone.
okay, they may attempt to produce a unit or effect as detailed on a capability card.
I don't think we have any. I don't have any production. I purposely didn't pick any production.
Okay, fair enough.
But I do have a makeshift drone. It says during the Daesh support phase, which speaking of, do you go first all the time? Yes.
Say
Yes,
that?
Daesh. No, it doesn't. It just says the player uses any capability cards that are played during the support phase. Detailed effects are outlined on the card. Okay. During the Daesh support phase, the may select one ISF unit in an area adjacent to a Daesh controlled area. Do we technically be adjacent to anything?
Not really. Two players agree on which side each will play. It doesn't say who goes first.
Okay, but we're not next to you yet, so
Yeah, so don't worry about it.
but it's good to know. All right, movement phase. All of the players' eligible units may move within the provisions of the rules governing movement, which is Section 5, during the movement phase of their player turn. Do we do full player turns? Hold on. Hold on a second. I missed something pretty substantial here.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything about who goes first.
Maybe the scenario description for this particular setup or no?
Okay, so hang on. Here we go. At the end of deployment,
Okay.
in each game turn, there are two player turns, one for the ISF followed by one for Daesh.
There you go.
So I go first.
There you go.
Player turn consists of support, movement, and combat. After both player turns are over, there's an in-turn phase. So,
Okay. Each game turn 10 days or to 2 weeks of campaign.
yep. So I do a bunch of stuff,
All right.
and then you do a bunch of stuff,
All right, go for it.
and then we hit the turn end phase.
We'll get through at least a couple turns.
Yeah. I'm figuring we go. Okay, movement. We'll get there. Combat will get there. Okay, so movement.
All right. I will also help you with this. All right. So during the player may move all, some, or none of their eligible units, all ISF units, all Daesh combat units, BBIDs, and rumors are eligible to move too.
Yes.
Daesh, IEDs, large IED production units may not move. Okay, that makes sense. A unit may move from one area to an adjacent area. Generally, each unit can only move one area once per turn. Exceptions are maneuver order 7.2 or fast movement. Let's go look at 7.2 real quick just to be sure. I'm assuming that might be HQ special orders. Maneuvers. Okay, that just you can expend one of your pips here from your HQ to do an extra move. Basically.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if you necessarily would do at this point because you want to probably keep those for other rallies. Yeah. So
Okay.
the other HQ special orders are rally and leadership. The rally, a disrupted marker is removed from a single unit. The order is issued during the support phase. Leadership, a single unit may re-roll a combat die once. The order is issued during either player's combat phase. Any events take effect before the re-roll. That's interesting. Okay. I'm sure there's going to be a little caveat things we missed, but we'll write about what we did wrong after the fact.
Hang on just a second.
Go for it.
Doing that. Okay, so one of the capability cards I purchased was Human. At the start of the game, roll a die. ISF player may examine this number of Daesh blocks, removing any rumors and or unrevealed Daesh capability cards. Not worried about the capability cards, but let's see what we get for 3. So I get to look at 3 somethings out there. I want to see all 3 of them right here, actually. What do we have? We got, okay, so you get to keep the rumor. And we got some other dudes there.
So if rumors stay, I'm assuming that they can eat damage, or I'm assuming there's some sort of military deception.
I suspect that upon entering a space, we reveal what's going on.
Sure, you're right.
Okay. So, because my dudes can all take advantage of road fast movements, I may be zipping around here a little bit more.
Was there? Okay, because of we're gonna come again. We're playing this openly. Based on your priority, what is your goal based on that time priority? I'm assuming it's to get a certain number of units into the whole city.
Victory and defeat. Measuring victory is complex. Okay, so the time taken by the Iraqi security forces, the casualties taken by the ISF and the coalition, and the collateral damage inflicted to the city. These are tracked using the displays on the left side. During the game, no track can go higher than 12. 2 ways of determining victory. The computing narrative system
Is your human intelligence
that's
expended?
Yes, I'm now done with it. Okay, so there are end of game adjustments for each ISF unit to do stuff. So basically, I'm trying to get stuff done as fast as I can, because that's going to be maxed out points there for you, because the faster it happens, the better off I am. Whereas for you, like high casualties, or in your case, collateral damage, you want that as high as possible.
This is what I remove, I subtract.
Yeah, I think that's what we're comparing. Okay.
Or actually, this adds to the enemy.
Yeah. All right, so I'm back to movement. Let's see what I can do here. I'm gonna end up spreading some dudes out a bit, but I need.
Makes sense. Came in and droves.
All right, so these guys are getting on the road, and they have to exit here, because that's where you are. Can't pass you on the road. These dudes are going to cross the road into that space. These dudes, I got to figure out exactly who's who. This batch is getting on the road, and they have to stop here because that's the first contested space along the road. That's just a crowd in there. These guys are getting on the road, and they're going to exit here. Now, these dudes are going to hop on the road because they get on the road here. So they're going to exit here. Yeah, basically they can go unlimited along the road until they hit something.
Okay, so it's not just one extra movement.
Wow. The way the thing reads here for movement along the road They can,
That's cool.
all ISF units, Daesh, VBIEDs, and technicals may use the major road networks for fast travel. May advance along an unlimited number of vacant or friendly controlled areas that are adjacent to the road. Once the unit encounters an enemy occupied area, it must stop at that one or at an earlier one. So I could have exited before I got there, but the point is to like go find you.
All right. So what is that? Okay, so we're done with your.
Nah, I've
move.
still got some dudes over here I need to move.
It's not a very large force.
These guys. These guys are going to go into there also.
Okay, all the way to
Actually, no, wait. I
combat
can't.
movement from
Those guys have to stop there.
within the provisions of governing combat 7 during combat phase. Players who roll 1 or 6, so we just got to keep an eye out for that.
Yeah.
Let's go down
Oh,
to
you know what?
section.
We haven't shuffled these at all. You said you didn't see any of the blank ones in here?
I don't.
All right. Well, if we draw one, we'll find it.
We'll just. I didn't
Ignore it,
see.
keep going.
I guess you have your phone out, but
Yeah, that arrow tells you.
Not to choose.
Okay.
Any rumors are removed, by the way.
Yeah, which I found one. It removed it. Okay. So, examples of. Okay, stacking are dependent on the type of terrain. Open areas may stack up to 4 friendly. So I have a feeling I'm overstacking.
So it's okay. Just we'll roll back. And I think I probably am.
but only does damage based on their red.
Okay, stacking limit of 3. Okay, so I'm definitely overstacked here. Okay, so that restacks those guys. This one I'm good because I can go up to 4 in that one. I'm way over in this one. I'm marginally over in this one.
Yeah, so like
Just fix some things here.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Now, what about movement along the road? You could stay. You could keep your other guys on the road and just stop them.
No, I gotta get them off somewhere along the road.
So, is there stacking on the roadway?
No, you don't end on the road. You use the road to move, but you have to exit into the engine space. Yeah. Okay, so that I got a 3 there. I can get those 3 there. I get those 3 there.
Speaking of Stratego,
See, it was letting me stack all I wanted to right here at the start. Okay, that stacking under the 3. So those 3 are still staying there. But then I've got fewer dudes that I can do along the way. So these guys can exit here because they hit that space before they hit here.
as long as I don't end up with more than
Yeah, hang on. No, you're gonna leave that mess there. All right. Yeah, we'll just go there. All right. It's just turned into a Tetris game there. Okay, so I am done moving.
So we have contact here, we have contact here.
Yes.
So let's go to the combat phase and just
That
read
it
through
would just
it.
say there's only one circumstance for overstacking, forced to retreat. Overstack, that causes disruptions. We're not doing that. We're not going to the old city. Major road junctions. Not messing with that. Tunnels, we don't have tunnel markers out there. Okay, combat phase. Let's shoot some stuff. Okay, so.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so we reveal all.
Both players reveal all.
Keep this. Make sure we keep the right orientation.
Yeah, and then rumors are removed.
Rumor is removed.
Okay, so that IED hits first as soon as I enter the space.
Where is that described?
It's back under 7.5 IEDs. Are triggered immediately upon an ISF unit entering their area to resolve the effect of the IED against the triggering unit, then remove it.
Okay, I don't see.
Oh, you know what? So this one IED represents any of the
Yeah.
three.
It's a large
got
IED.
that. Okay, got it.
But where is the copy?
What does the card say for large IED?
Well, that would help. Roll immediately. Where's these things? 3. Inflict 1 disruption.
1 disruption? Okay.
I don't know if you get to pick it or.
I don't know. Does it say?
I think you do.
If there is more than one ISF unit in the area, the ISF player chooses which one's affected. So, yeah, not the headquarters. We'll disrupt that guy.
Okay.
I'm going to munch on some pretzels while I do this because I haven't had lunch. So anybody listening to this, I apologize in advance for the background punching.
Sorry, there's so much other ambient noise. I don't know if anybody's heard it. All right. So, again, just to show folks what the other possible results would have been if I rolled better. But I did score a disruption. So now we do the defender. The defender rolls with these two guys to hit. 5+.
Okay, so the large IED comes off. You see blue.
Yeah,
He's done.
boom. Then. All right.
Okay, so hang on. If defending units choose to remain in the area, so defending players roll.
Yeah, we need to.
forward.
Yeah,
Yep.
we gotta try to roll. All right, so rolling to hit. Got to hit here.
Okay.
Let's just roll the other one here. No hit on that. All right, so I got 1 hit. I don't know if you choose.
I do, but I'm looking to see.
Hey, Darryl, you have to
All right, because it doesn't say I can't. I'm going to rotate down the disrupted one.
Does the disrupted one make this to hit less because he's disrupted?
Oh,
So
that I'm not sure.
Okay. The attack. Okay. Some units may have die roll penalties or bonus due to terrain, special capabilities, or disruption.
Okay, so he's a.
Okay, you got to look at the unit. By the way, might have some sort of thing bonuses.
Yep. Yep. So that's this guy right here.
Does he have anything special?
Yeah, I can opt for a second round of attacking.
Oh, okay. But you need to survive this first defense.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So,
Okay, after 1 round of okay, so surviving attacking units may now attack using similar
But
procedure.
I could withdraw.
Not until I get to shoot you first.
You're right. I'm doing this out of order here. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay, go for it.
Okay, so the black die is my disrupted dude, just so I can roll 2 of them. He missed. He hit because he's on a 3+.
Yeah.
So you get to assign a disruption, or no, you get to assign a hit to somebody.
So any of them?
Yeah, you get to pick who. No. I hit you. You
Oh,
pick which one of your guys.
There you go. Okay, did it. And I'm assuming if I go.
Hold on. Chooses the attacking player, then chooses how to distribute the hits. Got that. We did that.
Okay.
Okay.
Show the folks what these look like. So we rotated this, and it basically affects the morale and the casualties thereof, and affects my 2-hit capability. And these are child warriors, by the way. Thank you.
Okay. If defending units choose to remain in their area, any attacking unit still present may choose not to retreat and instead fight a second round of combat in the area. Okay, so that's if you choose not to retreat, these guys can stay in here and fight a second round. Otherwise, my guys have to back out.
But if I can't retreat and overstack, right?
You can retreat to there.
Probably.
Or to there.
You would probably retreat this way.
Okay.
I gotta keep mine.
Yeah, as you say, one dude got a hit.
I did.
Okay.
This guy.
Just making sure that the hit is there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, that's it. The only thing about that withdrawal, there's no other probability. Did I read that right? That just seems a little too easy.
Defending units choose to remain in the area. Otherwise, all attacking units must retreat to eligible area. The second round of combat is fought. We're not doing a second round of combat.
But were you at least, because of that unit type, were you able to at least get that extra attack? I think
No, because what happens is if you didn't retreat,
right.
then I would have had to back out. Except because I've got these guys that can take a second round of combat, I would have gotten a second shot, and then we would have made the decision. Okay, so
shoot, I should have played Suicide Mist.
Oh.
I should have done this with the my child warriors.
Step loss. When a unit is hit in combat, takes a step loss, which we did. Units are removed when they're removed to a blank facing. Or have been rotated full circle. Units been removed, the step loss may not return. Each ISF unit removed raises the casualty over here.
This is 6-4. Let's check 6-4 to make sure. Let's check.
Disruption, we're not doing it. So you can retreat to an overstacking situation, but you then have to put disruption counters on it. However, I don't think you can do that if you have an option to retreat somewhere you're not overstacked.
So what I did is I retreated closer to the old city, which made sense.
That's legal.
All right, cool.
So disruption or marker.
I kind of did that thinking it was logical, and there it worked. All right. So now
Okay, we didn't roll any sixes that time, did we?
No, I did. I did one.
We would have popped open an event.
And is there a reason?
Because it's a 6.
Right, but should we have these in separate piles?
No. No.
What is that?
That's if you roll a 6, then you're going to pull that event card. So that'll be the current event. Next time we're in combat, if somebody rolls a 1, we'll pull that event card.
You alternate them. That's kind of neat.
Well, you shuffle them. They're random.
Okay. So back to business. As the ISF clears the roads of the city, normal economic activity returns to Mosul. If the ISF player can trace a continuous path of secure road movement between the northern and southern map edges, there she can. Well,
I can't now.
Yeah. Reduce collateral damage by 1.
Okay, which is not relevant at this point. But that's still the active event, so let's leave that over there for now.
Cut. And where are we at phase-wise?
We're still in combat.
Okay, so then we just move. We're done with that. I'm assuming you can't do it.
Not there yet. Area control and retreat. Once all combat in area has been resolved, the attacking player's units must either remain in the area or retreat. If the attacking players removed all opposing units, which you retreated, then I remain in the area.
You gain control of the
Yes. If there are still defending Daesh units in the area, then they choose. Okay, that's fine. If the attacking force includes ISF CTS or Daesh veterans, these units may opt for a second round of combat. In any other case, everybody else retreats out of there. It must retreat to a secure area, must be adjacent, must be either vacant or contain only friendly units. Daesh player must retreat to a secure area that's closer to the northern edge or the old city, which is what you did. ISF player must retreat to a secure area that's closer to the southern edge or the unit's HQ. Okay. I don't have any of those guys retreating anyway. All right. I'm looking just to see. Oh, okay. I think we've done everything we need to do for that space. Okay, so we have another combat over here. Yeah. We got a VBIED. So in the future, like those or a regular IED, we got to resolve those IEDs as soon as I enter that space.
All right, so regular IED
Yep.
is right here, and at best I will do disruption or one step. I will do my roll. I got a 3, which is no effect. Yay. There goes that. Okay. Next is the defender's roll. Gets a roll immediately. Okay, so I got to look at my hash file. They may not use fast road movement, by the way, the children. They got the legs are too small. Okay, that's horrible. We got another event, and that replaces it. Just keeps replacing it. Okay.
Just stack them.
Situation: add together the current game turn and the current number of dice blocks outside the old city. If the total is less than 12, ISF units are making good progress. I think it's probably more than 12. Okay.
It is not less than 12.
Okay. So, what is? Oh, that's the no fast movement. And then what is the end again? Just so we know what that is. That's movement. What does that mean? Okay, I don't know what that means, but okay. All right, so that was that. So
Where is it? Let me see.
I'm just trying to retroactively make sure we're not missing anything on these cards.
That's a movement something.
I just don't know what that means.
I think it means the unit can move.
What are the other ones? Support, movement, combat. Oh, that's the
suicide
phase.
specifies combat.
That's the phase that.
But those guys are just normal units, so they got the ability to move.
I don't know what that's really telling us. All right, you're in. They're not static.
Okay.
Right, so that was no hits. So
all right, so I'm shooting back. All right, so the black die is the infantry guy, the green die is the tank. I got a hit with the infantry guy, but not with the tank. Tank needs a 2+.
Also, make sure to check your cards because sometimes they have extra stuff.
Yeah, except that it doesn't really apply to that one. Let's see this one.
Ninth armor.
Yeah, 9th armored is. Yeah, I can soak off hits, but that's not what happened here.
Okay.
I rolled
want to make
one.
sure you got there.
What
did the leader do for you?
He takes up space at the moment, but I can use
He
him.
has any tactical advantages?
Not at the moment.
Let's see if. Okay. You would think that he has some sort of localized tactical power.
If he does, then I'm interested to hear it because I had him on the last one too.
Yeah, let's just make sure they can. Leadership. A single unit may reroll a combat die once. This order is issued during either combat.
Okay, but I got to use a special order to do that.
I think so.
All right, if that's the case, I'm going to burn a special order to re-roll the tank die.
Okay, yeah.
I got a hit. Okay, so you got two hits. Okay, are you going to stay put or are you going to retreat out of there?
These child warriors probably.
Okay.
They're going to go. Here?
Yeah, probably.
Towards the old city.
All right.
All right. That's
And I think those are the only two places we had contact there, right? So if we go back to the turn sequence, that was movement and combat for me. Okay. We didn't have any collateral damage that I could tell. Combat, didn't do that. Didn't do that. Combat results, we did step losses. We got disruptions, area control and retreat. We dealt with event cards.
okay. ISF HQ units may issue special orders only to units of their own formation that are within the command range of free areas.
Yeah, which he was. In the same, he's from that formation
For
in
me,
the same space.
For me, I can only do it to within one. You have a better command range, which makes sense. That's cool. So you probably don't necessarily want him in the front line, but I made them. You'll see here in a second.
Yeah.
I made the same.
Okay, so this dude is still disrupted here.
My assumption is that one hit on the leader will kill the one step loss.
Could be. I was looking just to see if that's all collateral damage stuff. I was trying to see
Yeah, where
if or
is
how
that?
we create some collateral damage.
Yeah, I think it's probably the IED, but yeah, that's a good question. Where is collateral damage? Because I need casualty. Collateral damage. Yeah, I don't see any mention on the IED.
Yeah. I think actual activities are going to change the collateral damage. Probably something with event cards.
Oh, this is more just both of these have reduction of collateral damage. So I don't know.
So I'm saying, look, I don't know how they go up.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I think we probably want to take our time to figure that out. I will try to find it. Because that's my priority, so I need to figure it
Yeah.
out. Disruption.
To create it or to prevent it?
Well, you want to know how to prevent it. So if there's any fortification. All right, let me search for it.
Wait for it.
While I'm searching there, I'm looking at anything here. Oh, by the way, you might want to look at your leader card. The Daesh leader regains a special order.
Everybody gets one back.
Everybody does? I didn't know if it was just one.
You get one back.
So basically, that guys where it says like attack
Yeah, I'll be honest, man. I'm not seeing any way that collateral damage goes up.
You might be right that it's actually
Driven by the event cards.
Yeah, I think, and I remember people. If it displays them to draw and immediately immediately execute the event before
Just gonna look at a couple of these and I'll reshuffle.
Multiple events may be triggered.
Oh, here we go. So the very first one I'm looking at. If combat is currently being resolved in an old city area, add 1 collateral damage.
Okay, that seems to be
Spray
the
and pray. ISF units fire blindly at targets and civilians pay the price. Increase collateral damage by 1.
I don't see anything else that. There might be cards that we haven't played, or capability might adjust it or something too. Okay.
Fighting devastates Mosul. Add 1 collateral damage. ISF may ignore this card if the unit that triggered the event has rules engagement. So it's card triggered.
Okay. All right, let's go. Where are we at?
We're over to your do everything phase.
Okay, I am going to do I'm going to try to disrupt you. How do you remove disruption? You know?
You rally with the headquarters.
I'm going to try to disrupt this here with makeshift drones. The children have pulled out their toys. Now they're inflicting them upon you. I need to get very high. I need to get a 5 or better. But it only gets removed on a 1. There's kind of 4, no effect, but at least it's I can keep it. Yeah, I get my toy back. Alright. That would be still my support phase. I'm going to hold on, something else. Well, can I do this? I'm assuming I can do this during my support phase. Yeah, the player uses any capability cards that are played during the support phase. It doesn't say that this. I mean, I'm assuming mortars are fired. I don't know. Or maybe that's what the. During
There's
combat.
a C up there.
Okay. Arms cash. Roll die to attempt one of the operations below during each dash support phase. Add 1 to die if it's in supply.
You're in supply.
Ooh, okay. 1 unit within 4 areas of cash regains. What position? Gain 1 additional militia or Ashmore unit in the same or
One job.
Okay, so 4 or better. I'm gonna attempt to resupply with the child warrior.
Okay.
I got a 5, so I did resupply. So that was an arms cash.
Okay.
Use.
And you were able to resupply.
Oh, I need to. Shit. I'm gonna say that it was here.
Okay.
I just gonna retroactive it.
That's fine.
Sorry. Within 4 areas of cash. So the cash is probably way back here.
Okay.
But that makes more sense.
Yes.
All right. So I got it. So that's cool. All right. That's a cool card. Now this does not go away. Okay, so that's 1. Oh, and it is a unit that is guarded too. By the way, it can be taken out.
Okay.
May not be moved. Okay. But I don't think it goes away until you come and destroy it. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay. That's it for all the support phase. Movement phase. I think I'm going to. Let's see. I think we're going to just. Okay. I'm going to attack here.
You have a bunch of dudes. Well, you can't. Oh, it's a BB. Yeah, he can move.
Yeah.
This is after further movements. I think I will move. Take a chance. They just attack adjacent, right? Yeah. Or do I have to just stay? Oh.
I'm fine with that.
Damn, okay, I made a mistake there.
I'm more than happy to have that shit out.
Oh, hell. 2 pluses. Damn, that was a mistake. Okay, that's it for movement for me. Right. Combat phase. The defender immediately gets to try to.
Okay, well, hang on. We got the VBI, so let's do that
You just
first.
do it immediately. And that's the vehicle. All right. Roll immediately. Okay. 4 is inflict 1 step loss.
So there's a step loss. Okay, and he goes.
Okay. Now, that's that. We want to go ahead and finish this out?
Yeah, that's fine.
The defender gets to do their attacks.
Okay, so the green is the 4.
Yeah, but you might want to check your thing too, just in case you get anything else.
I know what they do.
Okay, you got 2.
Green is the 4, so he hit. Yeah, they both hit. All right, not bad.
And I get to attack new values. Do the better one first. He does.
Yep. Soak off the same beat there.
Okay. And then
Those guys are both rolling 5s. Yep.
okay. So then you get a chance
All right.
to.
Are those are just militia? Those are not your veterans, correct? Those are your militia.
Correct.
So
So not use fast roads.
I'm going to choose not to retreat, which means you need to. If defending units choose to remain in the area, any attacking ISF counterterrorism or Daesh veterans units still present may choose not to retreat, instead fight a second round. Otherwise, all attacking units must retreat to eligible areas. So those guys got to go back where they came from.
Or any.
Or, yeah.
And you're going to keep money. Okay. So. All right. Anything else? Here. And you get to absolutely annihilate them. Holy hell.
All right, here's 2 of the tanks. Both hits. All right, so the green will be the PMF, and the black will be the other tank. Both hit.
So now we get nothing. And then you get a chance to retreat at that point?
Let's
go.
any 6s?
No. I did roll a 1, but it's not. Okay.
I asked.
Okay. Let's go back through that phase just so let's go. Both phases review all blocks. Okay. The defending player rolls. We did that.
Yep.
The attacking player then chooses how to distribute any hits taken,
Which you did.
among the attacking units. Okay. The surviving attacking unit may now attack. We did that. After one round of combat, the defending player may choose to have some or all retreat. If the attacking player is now in sole occupation, will remain in the area. If the defending unit chooses to remain, which you are, any attacking still present may choose not to retreat. Veteran units only.
They're your veterans or my counterterrorism guys.
Okay, so they. Otherwise we have to.
I am choosing not to retreat. If you want to come pick fights with tanks, come pick fights with tanks.
No, actually,
Well, again, didn't know.
I know. You do now.
The hard way.
Recon by
The
death.
120. 120 to the face. Okay, so that's all of that. Now we do any. I think that's it.
We do the turn in phase. Both players stand their units in their appropriate areas upright if they've been revealed. Tap cards are untapped. We didn't have any of those. Any tunnel markers in ISF-controlled areas are removed. We don't have any tunnels out there. Time counter should be advanced one space.
All right. We're now into early
Next
March.
game turn begins with the ISF player's turn.
Okay, very good. So now we do support phase for ISF. I think we'll probably be able to get one more turn total.
Okay, so I have improved logistics as one of my capability cards. Once per turn during the ISF support phase, one ISF HQ may expend a special order to replenish a step loss on a unit under its command and within 3 areas. So I can use this dude with improved logistics.
Support phase.
Yeah. But hang on, we get support
It's like
phase.
a free special order.
Friendly units regain one HQ, one special order.
Ooh, okay.
Rally special orders may be issued to remove disruption. So I'm going to use him to remove the disrupt.
Well, don't
So
you
that
also
costs him 1.
don't you also get to regain a special order anyway?
Well, if I'm going in order, friendly units may regain 1 special order.
Okay.
Rally special orders may be issued to remove disruption. So if I'm going in order,
Yeah, okay.
I would have regained 1
Yeah,
if I
okay.
had used 1, but I had never used 1 on
Right.
So I lose 1 for that. Player use city capability cards for support phase,
Yes.
which is this one. So I can expend a special order to replenish a step loss on a guy. So I'm going to expend another special order for that same HQ to replace a step loss. And then it's the Daesh player stuff from there. All right.
Let's see. You mean anything that says I can do it on the other phase? I'm gonna play.
Do you have something that says it's played during my support phase?
I can play this at any time.
Oh, okay.
These are stay behind forces. So I get 2 stay behind forces, which are these guys. These guys are pretty good. I'm gonna do some stay behind anywhere. It says anywhere, right?
Yeah. Immediately place 1 or 2 stay behind forces in any areas,
Which I'm assuming locks you.
and then you remove this from play.
I'm assuming we put these guys in the tarmac somewhere.
That's the train station.
Oh. I thought it was
Yeah, it says right here. It's little itty bitty, but
These guys were the conductors that just came out of
yeah.
main train.
I'll be honest, when I first saw those stickers, to me it looked like a dude sitting on a toilet.
These are my stay behinds.
Okay.
They're paid extra, so they do
That's
whatever.
fine.
Okay, so that's that.
I guess
Now-
we can leave them down.
So
That's
does
fine.
does that lock you down? from
Yeah,
moving?
I don't
I don't think you can move.
think I can move out of there, which is fine.
Whatever. They're gonna get annihilated anyway. So.
Maybe.
Funsies. All right. That's all your support phases. Now you're doing your movement.
Yes, now I'm doing movement. You're overstacked here. These two guys and this one are all overstacked. You got a limit of 3. No. You can leave. You can't have 4 in there. You can only have 3. So you got to move one guy out of there.
These guys are in the same area.
No. Here's the deal. You got 4 dudes in here, and you're only allowed to have 3.
So 4.
4 is the open ones with the dots in the spaces. Like this one is open.
Okay. Sorry.
So you got a couple of these that you're going to have to fix, because this one you're going to need to fix. You just need to move one dude out of there.
All right, I just did.
This guy needs one out, and that guy needs one out.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That's not 2 different spaces, is it? No, that's just one. Okay. Yeah, the open ones are the ones with the dots in them. See, to me, that looked like a 5 on a die, but then I realized that's these dots.
Yeah, these are built up here.
Yeah.
All right, makes sense. All right. Then
Okay. Yeah, I just realized these guys are overstacked.
yeah, fix whatever.
I think it's the only place I had anything overstacked, and I'm not sure why that one was. Okay.
All right, movement 3, movement phase.
Okay, so I can send 3 dudes into here. So I'm going to send 3 dudes into there.
Anything else?
No, I'm still figuring out what to do here.
And again,
These guys are going to get on the road, and they're going to jump forward to there, along with that guy. So only 3 can go. But those guys are jumping on the road to get there. That leaves...
I like this one. It's simple enough.
All right, I'm going to move this guy here. And that's going to let me put these guys on the road. Now, these dudes... Shoot, I can't do that. That just screwed up a bunch of things I wanted to do. Well, no, because I was going to be using the road. All right, well, these guys can still cross the road there. And that lets me move those dudes up there. These 2 guys can move into here, and that lets me bring these guys on the road to there. And I think that's everything I'm trying to do at the moment.
In any area, that's awesome. That's a great one. Okay. Which combat would you like to start?
Yeah, I'm just making sure I'm done actually doing this stuff. All right. Let's go ahead and do this one first since it's there.
So the defender gets the roll first, which happens. I'll at least hopefully get you down a little bit. Of course not. Of course not.
All right. So I'm rolling my 2 tanks.
Some damn collateral damage.
There's 6. What do we got there?
Open fire. 9th Armored may fire into the densely built old city. If so, roll for each old city area adjacent to a 9th. But not adjacent.
I'm not adjacent to it.
After resolving all attacks, add 1 to collateral damage.
Okay. Well, but that's still active, so until we get another event, that still stays in play, and I can do it.
Well, it'll automatically just happen.
Yeah.
So, I guess I gain some victory from you going crazy.
Well, but I'm not adjacent to the old city yet to do it. But okay, so these guys both each took a hit, except that they're out now. They don't have hits, so they're out. So I didn't even have to roll the other 2.
The whole point of that was I wanted to at least get your steps down, but that failed miserably. For God's sakes.
It did not
I should have
provide an optimal result. Okay, let's go ahead and do this one right here.
Okay.
We got this fight right here. Oh, there's a rumor. Okay, so the rumor can get out of there. We've got a couple of veterans.
These are children.
Oh, those are the children. Oh, that's right. Those are the children that ran away a minute ago. Okay, so you're shooting with 6s.
No points, son.
They're both the same. So.
Oh, nope.
Nope. Okay.
I like that mechanism. That's a cool mechanism.
All right, so they're all the same. So we'll fire the first 2 pair of hits there, and
They're
then
basically
the other one got another hit. Poor kids. Sorry, kids. Okay. So got that space. Now we need this one over here. Let's just put them over here where we got some room to work.
I think these guys are like that, right?
Okay. All right, you're shooting first. Probably do the 2 5s first since you got 2 the same way.
Nope. And then 4 points. Of course, nope, but he did roll the event.
No, he did hit. 4 plus,
Oh,
he
yeah,
gets a
yeah.
hit.
And then we get another open fire.
Okay.
So we do, after all attacks, we do a quad.
Yeah, so let me see the card real quick. Okay, so 9th AD units may fire into the densely built old city. If so, roll for each old city area adjacent to a 9th unit. Now, a 5+ Daesh unit suffers a step loss there after resolving. Okay, so if we were going to do that, I would have to have guys adjacent, and you would have to have guys in there that I'm shooting at. Neither of which are the case right now. But this,
Are you even able to go into the old city?
some of my units can. The 9th Armored Division cannot because it's too dense in the old city. The tanks can't move around in there. But this card is letting them shoot into there from an adjacent space.
So I should put all these guys.
You could have, yeah. But I have other units that can go, like the counterterrorism
especially-
units. These guys can go into those.
Especially if you're playing that. You want to go where you're going to take it.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to shoot my 2 3s first. Got 2 hits there, and then I'm shooting my 4. He missed. So there's 2 hits. Okay. Are you going to stand and fight? You're here. We're physically. I'll put the block in there so we know.
I'm going to retreat.
You can, because this is a road junction, all of these areas are considered adjacent, so you can retreat all the way over there if you wanted.
I think I will keep it like this.
Not saying you have to. I'm just
No,
saying
I'm
you
just
have
kidding.
to. You can't do that because that's 4 in there. You'd have to disrupt somebody. You could, but you're overstacked and somebody gets disrupted.
Oh, okay. But is there a limit to that? You can only go 1 over?
I'm not sure. Let's see what the rules say. I know there's the ability to overstack, but I got to go see what it says.
I had to ask it.
No, I mean, it's in there. I just got to go find the page.
Yeah, I
where
know.
it is.
I saw it too. Of course, every time you try to find something. Oh, there it is. On page 9.
9. I'd overshot. The unit is forced to retreat and there are no friendly or occupied vacant areas within the stacking limit. So you have the option to go somewhere that's legal.
So
You can overstack.
They all become destructive.
Yeah.
And there's no way to. The only thing, rally is the only way
To remove them.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool.
But in your case, you had an option to retreat somewhere that wouldn't overstack you, so you had to do that. Okay. That is all of my moves and all of my combat at this point.
Okay. So now, strap on some suicide vests. I'm going to attempt to resupply on this unit from this cache. Okay. I need a 4 or better. Well, that can work. Okay.
We only grab the event cards if we roll that in combat, right?
Correct. That's the only.
Well, because you just rolled one.
Yeah. Just check it. I'm going to do a makeshift drone from this group of units
during combat phase.
So I'm going to do a makeshift drone on this.
Okay.
This unit on here, and I'm going to try to disrupt one of those first unit. So he at least has a little bit harder time. Okay. Now. Oh, there is a mortar unit. Shit. All right, I might have to randomly. Let me just. I'm gonna kind of randomly figure out where this goes. Like right about here.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Okay.
Dude, I'm okay with a little bit of winging it here while we figure it all out.
Movements. I think I'm going to attack with my Well, what else would I do? So I know I have your 9th here, so there's probably not armored units here. So I'm gonna let's keep it at that. Let's keep it at that. These are special forces?
That's the counterterrorism guys. Those are the popular mobilization. No, those are the federal police. Those are the federalities. These are all counterterrorism groups.
Okay.
He's full strength and disrupted, so he takes more hits to kill, but it's harder to roll.
Yeah, that's
Okay, where you want to go? All right, I'm going to move these dudes over here out of the way just so that we've got space to put that back in space there. Okay, so I'm shooting first. All right, so these are my 2 number 4s to hit because he's got a 4 and he's got the 4 because of the disruption. Both missed. All right, and then I got my 3. He hits. Nope, not an event card this time. Okay, so somebody gets a hit.
So then I go, and I'll do 5+ first. Nope, I'll do the green, black.
Okay, 3's the green. Doesn't matter.
Wow, that was suckage. Okay, so then you get a chance to.
I am choosing not to retreat.
In which case, I have to retreat, right?
Are those veterans?
They are veterans. These guys.
They don't have to. They can stay for a second round of combat. That guy's got to retreat.
So, I'm going to stay and fight.
Okay. So I'm going to roll the 2 4s again first. Got 1 hit, and then this is the 3+, and got a hit.
Okay. All right, and then I will do black on left.
Okay, so the 5 is black. You got a hit with the green one. Okay, I'm going to put the hit on this guy. Okay.
And that's it.
I'm still choosing not to retreat.
And can we continue, or do I have to move?
You only get 2 shots. You get 1 extra shot.
So I have to retreat no matter what.
You have to retreat because I'm choosing not to. I have the option to, but I'm choosing not to.
Cool. Good. I like the combat system. All right, so let's pull these guys over. Okay. All right. So you get to go first.
Yep. Okay, so let's do the 5s. Nope. And then we got a 3. Yep.
We got 1.
So we got 1 hit.
Okay. And then I will do the 5 first. Nope. And then I'll do the 4s. 1 hit. So take -1. Then you can choose to stay or leave.
I'm going to stay put.
Okay, Okay, so then I have to leave because they're not
Those are all
veterans.
militia.
That's a pretty cool rule. I like that. It's simple. It's got some tried and true stuff.
Yep.
It's got some uniqueness to it.
I like that the step loss
It's
is
built
tied
in.
into the combat roll.
Yeah, absolutely. And the disruption is, you
Yep.
there's not too much fiddly bits to it
Mhm.
as far as modifiers. Oh, I should have done orders. Let me go ahead and fire.
Go ahead.
orders. Fire. Target an area update. Okay, so then 4 is no effect.
Okay.
Lovely.
What were the effect options?
1 is revealing them. You don't know where the mortar is.
No. Inflict 1 disruption if supply line open. Inflict 1 step loss otherwise.
Which is a little weird. I would think that when I fire, I have to reveal it anyway.
No, because I don't know where they're coming from. I don't have a counter battery radar out there.
All right. I'd say
I just know I got shots falling from the sky.
you want to call it there and reread the rules.
What time are we at?
We're at
3:15.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
Okay.
I got something.
If you need to jet,
Yeah,
I totally get it.
I got something.
No, that's fine.
Something I can take advantage of the extra time for.
Yeah.
But I feel like we covered most of the rules. I mean,
Yeah, we
honestly.
figured out how to do.
There was one here with this
normal
teardrop.
stuff.
Is that a teardrop? What
Yeah,
is
looks
that? That's what we should look for before we stop.
Yeah, so that is the. I don't know. Let's go look in the back. I still don't know.
I'm trying to figure out what that teardrop is or that raindrop. Special rules.
It does not say in there. Hold on, let's see. There's a reference page in here. I thought. There's not a reference page in here. Let's not. I don't know. I give up.
Okay, we'll look up later. We'll reply. All right, cool. Very good game.
Yeah, I'd totally do this again.
I would too. It's a good game.